There's no flowers. It's usually something that marks the spot. I guess no one will miss him.
How's your head?
Oh, I'll live.
Do you want to go for a coffee or something?
Thanks. Gotta go and check on my gran. See you later.
How's she doing?
How would you be?
I mean, it's a total nightmare. So many unanswered questions, bodies everywhere, not to mention a missing person.
Let's hope that's all he is. Missing.
I thought I heard you get up.
Got it out of the wash because it still smells of Tim.
Oh, you should go back to bed and get some rest.
I called the police. There's been no news overnight. They've got people out looking for them.
Keep going over and over it. Why did he say Tim's name? It could be all sorts of reasons.
Oh, I don't want to know. I'd rather live in limbo than live without him.
Oh. Look, I'm sure the police will ring us the minute they have something new.
It's been 2 nights.
Help!
Oh, that spray stinks.
No, my bad. I'll crack a window.
Well, what's with the early morning deep clean?
I'm stalling for time. Supposed to be doing a talk at the STC later. I'm hoping Carla could give me some motivational advice on public speaking, but she's dealing with Peter, so...
Group of kids.
Yeah.
Likely to be brutal, innit?
See, that's the opposite of motivation. Cheers.
I've got to try and eat something, Gran.
Sweetheart, I'm not hungry, so...
What's your idea to come?
Everybody's buzzing all over me at Gale's, and I can't think. Listen, after that accident, you should be at home resting, all right?
It wasn't an accident.
Oh,
I'm fine. Right, I'll go to the shop. Do you want anything?
no.
How is she? Lot to process.
Denial of the facts doesn't help. She wants to be alone.
I can keep an eye on her.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I won't be long.
No rush.
Thanks.
Audrey, how are you doing?
You killed my son. Please don't tell me you're going to act concerned.
He saved Jenny.
No, it's okay.
You threatened him before. I remember that. Do you know, I think you did it on purpose. My son should be alive.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, this breakfast conversation's fallen off a cliff.
Not wrong with a bit of silence. Good to have moments of reflection.
Yeah. Otherwise, feelings can spill over, and before you know it, you're crying in front of widows.
And that is why I had nothing to say. Just couldn't wait, could you, to have one more crack about?
No, I love Lurch. I mean, how could you not? Sensitive, in touch with his emotions.
No, I'll have you know that his sensitive side is going down very well with our clients. Unlike your own cold as ice persona, we've never been so busy. You see, nowadays, people want to feel seen, like their emotions matter.
And Lurch is one of them.
You're unbelievable.
What? Look, I'm taking an interest in your new recruit. Who knows? I might want to poach him.
You'll do no such thing.
Yeah, we could tempt him across with a handful of puppies and a hug that says, it's okay to not be okay.
Right, that is it. I'll not sit and listen to you badmouth Lee anymore.
Give my regards to Lurch.
His name's Lee.
Hey.
Under the circumstances, I can't see how anyone can think you've done anything wrong. Never mind sack you. I mean, you're a victim too.
Okay, at least I'm still breathing.
Exactly. Anything could have happened. She shouldn't be putting the blame at your door.
I gave him my access code.
Didi, were you telling me I ain't gonna get in trouble with the police? In fact, go and have a word with Carla for him.
Well, I'm not sure that's a good idea. You know, look heavy-handed. Like I'm there in a legal capacity.
She needs to calm down. And things need to settle with Peter, and then I can go and talk to her and try and plead to keep my job.
Please tell me you've got something cheerful to talk about.
Well, actually...
Oh, hang on. Oh. It's Ronnie. He's just been rejected by another prospective investor. We desperately need closing finance to finish this development.
Isn't there anyone else you can try?
Running out of options. So how's it going with this new fella of yours?
You know, Dad, it's great. He's...
Oh, sorry, hold that thought. It's Ronnie. We gotta get a plan of attack sorted. Yes, Ronnie.
Where are you going?
Out somewhere, anywhere. I'm fine.
The pain on your face says otherwise, and you've already said that 5 times this morning, so... Who are you trying to convince? Hello?
It's me, Peter.
Yeah, I'll buzz you in.
Jenny, don't you think you should rest?
What for? I'm not about to run a marathon, am I?
Well, just come here and sit down and have some tea. Jenny, you had a shock. And a very nasty shock indeed. So what you've got to do is just sit there and let it sink in. And the sooner you can do that, the sooner you can get on with the rest of your life.
Is Jenny about?
Yeah, in here.
Oh, hi. Hi, Rita.
We should be giving you a hero's welcome.
Oh, no. I'm sure anyone would have done the same.
Rubbish. It's because of you she's here.
I just wanted to check how you're doing.
I'm being told I'm in shock.
But we're very grateful that's all she's dealing with. Oh, and some bruises from the hands of a madman.
I was wondering how much you remember.
It's all a bit muddled.
Who knows what else he would have done?
Well, fortunately, we'll never find out. Peter, thank you. You saved her life.
Well, you know what? I wish everybody felt like that, Rita. I had a run-in with Audrey this morning.
Well, she's a grieving mother. But we know what you did. The whole street knows what you did.
Sorry to disturb, I didn't know what to do for the best, but... is there any news on Tim?
I think you better leave before I say something that I regret.
After all the years we've known each other, Sally, I'm here as your friend.
Then what's your brother done to my husband? What has that murderous man done to Tim? Surely you know. Surely you're not that stupid that you'd have a killer under your nose again and not even see it. You could have saved him. You could have saved everybody. You could have stopped this whole thing.
Gail, you should leave. I do feel stupid. I feel betrayed and I feel hurt. I've got kids who want to know what their uncle Stephen has done and why he's dead. I've lost the man I thought he was. In spite of all that, I'm here, more worried about you than anything else. So you can tar me with his brush if you like. But I'm not him.
Gail, wait.
Hey, I was beginning to think you'd change your mind.
I have.
Why? It'll be fine.
You know what kids are like?
Yeah, I do. Nasty, conniving, vindictive little trolls. 99% of the time. But every now and again, they are actually capable of behaving like human beings. Can show more compassion than the rest of us.
Yeah, well, what if they ask, like, I don't know, difficult questions about the attack and that?
Then it means they're listening. Honestly, I'm not throwing you to the lions.
Okay. I'm gonna get a coffee in me. I need the energy.
Hiya, what you up to? I think I might need a favour.
I know, Izzy. Please don't worry. Yeah, but I just need to go and see the bank and then we'll get the factory back open, all right? Don't worry. I'll keep you posted. Bye-bye. Bye.
She worried about her job?
Well, she's not the only one. Listen, I'll get us some lunch and then I'll need to go to the bank.
Oh, no, not for me. I think I'm going to head to work for a few hours.
What?
Yeah.
Peter, no. You've got to give yourself a day, at least. I mean, we both need that.
No, what we need is money with Stephen robbing the factory. You know, if I'm driving around, I can keep my eye out for Tim's car, can't I?
Look, Peter, I'm all for you being strong, but you've got to let this sink in. Is this about what Audrey said?
No. Just don't want to sit around here moping. It's not like I meant to kill him, is it? What was that look for?
What look?
That look.
Peter, what look? I've got a lot on my plate here.
Carla, he had a broken bottle in his hand. He could have done anything with it.
Yeah.
You defending me in the cafe this morning.
I know. All I'm saying is you need to take a bit of time.
OK, I'm not going to work. I'll just look for Tim. Fine.
But no, don't do that. Well, you've not even got a car to drive anyway.
I'll borrow one. It's not like they're going to say no to a murderer, is it?
Peter!
What do you think about going out to look for him? Better than just sitting around here.
Well, I would feel better doing something. I'll go and get a coat.
Thank you. I know it can't be easy.
It's important we stick together.
Oh, I wish I'd listened to Tim earlier. He kept telling me not to trust Stephen. How could I have let myself be fooled by another man like that?
Well, you split up with him. So somewhere inside your instinct was right. And as for the rest of us, He fooled us. But don't go blaming yourself. This is all on him. Nobody else.
I let him in, Gail. Tim's only involved because of me.
Hey, almost time.
Yeah, listen, mate, I know I'm here, but... Daniel, I don't think I can do this.
I thought you might say this. So I rang a friend, okay? Thought you could do it together. That way you don't have to feel like you're on display. I'll leave you two to chat.
I can't do this, Daisy.
It's okay.
Actually, no, it's not. It's bad enough having to relive it for the court case. I just don't feel like I can do it again, you know, especially in front of a load of kids.
No one's on trial here, though. No judgments. It's your chance to tell it how it is. And you never know. If you can leave an impact on just one kid, that's gotta be a good thing, right?
And what do we say?
Whatever you want. It's your story. Our story. Look, if you really don't want to do it, don't. But I think you might get more out of it than the kids will. Each time you talk about something traumatic, it gets a little bit easier. Somehow, you feel a little bit lighter, but it's got to be at your pace.
I want to be strong enough, you know?
You are strong. You are one of the strongest people I know. So, you want to do this thing or what?
Hello? Hello? Tim, where are you, mate?
It's Stephen. You've got to call the police. He's murdered somebody.
We know.
Have they got him?
Don't worry about that.
You don't sound too good. Are you okay?
He's hit me over the head and he's taken my keys.
I feel really dizzy. You'd do anything to get out of a day's work, wouldn't you?
Listen,
If you see Sally, will you tell her that I love her? I'm not sure I can keep my eyes open much longer.
you can tell her yourself. I'm going to go find her, okay?
I've known the Ramsbottom since I was about 5. Lovely family. They had a spot of bother with an unpaid tax bill in the late 90s. Yeah, debts spiraled out of control and the company folded. I mean, old Bernard never really recovered from it. Surprised he survived this long, to be honest with you. But hey, red carpet treatment for them. It's what my dad would have wanted.
So sweet.
And are you feeling okay today? You know, in yourself? Because it's okay not to be okay.
I'm fine.
Good. Just checking. Oh, Susanna, I am so very sorry for your loss. I mean, what a brilliant man. And his mind, sharp as a knife till the very end.
He was a cantankerous old goat. But let's get him in ground properly.
Yeah, of course. We'll give him the best possible send-off. And might I introduce you to my wonderful new, very caring assistant, Lurch? No, not Lurch. Obviously, that's not his name, it's Lee. I don't know why I said Lurch. Why would you even call him Lurch? No, this is Lee. Lee.
Lee. Rather unusual name.
No, it's just the one Lee. But a very important one. Very memorable. Lee, would you mind showing Mrs. Ramsbottom into the parlour?
Try that. Are you sure you're okay with me going?
Yes, of course. Just leave your phone on loud.
Where do you want to go first?
I don't know. What if he's in the canal?
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Sal, he's on the cab radio. He's asking for you.
Tim? Tim?
I'm here.
Oh, Tim, I love you so much. Where are you?
I love you and all, Sal.
I'm my mum and Faye. I'm sorry.
What are you saying sorry for, you big softy?
For not telling you every day.
You're an amazing woman, you are, Sal. Best thing that's ever happened to me.
You've got to tell us where you are, Tim, and then we can come and get you.
I've let the police know. He said he got hit over the head, and then when I asked him where he was, he just said Woodland. He didn't really know. But he keeps drifting in and out of consciousness.
Tim? Tim, can you hear me? Tim, speak to me. Say something.
It's okay, Sal. That'll just be the radio, I promise, because wherever he is, you've got to remember that taxi has been stuck there for 2 nights.
Exactly. And he's had a bang on the head. He could be bleeding.
But
He's got a heart problem.
Sally. We heard him. And he's a tough cookie.
Exactly, and the police are already out looking for him.
Oh, looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm sorry, but you said Woodland. That could be anywhere. It could be Formby Point or Delamere. It could be the Lake District.
Stop, because the radio's in range, so he's got to be a lot closer to home.
Well, country parks, then. Cheshire's full of
It's going to
them.
be teeming with people.
Yeah, in October.
The whole year through. But they will find him.
You said you'd do anything for me. Take me to the police station, because I just need to hear this for myself.
Of course, Sal.
I brought a picture for Twitter and so on.
That's a great help, thank you.
And I'm used to public speaking. I can hold it together in front of a camera.
Well, we're not there yet, but it is useful to know. And the fact that you've spoken to him and he sounded coherent.
A couple of minutes, that's all it was.
But still, it's valuable information.
His phone went straight to voicemail. We've just been ringing and ringing him.
Did Tim say anything else?
We've told you everything, word for word.
Can we see a map of where you're searching?
I can't share that information.
Well, you can't or you won't?
Look, Sally, the last thing we need is word getting out. Gangs of amateur sleuths tramping around.
It's bodies on the ground that count, surely, whether it's amateur or professional.
Not if they're trampling all over the evidence.
And stoking up crazy conspiracies.
You need to trust us.
Thanks to your information, Sally, we're now concentrating on another part of the woods. If that draws a blank, then we'll move on. What you and your friends in reception need to do now is go home and wait in case he calls.
I'm not leaving. If you want me out, you're going to have to throw me out.
Yeah, throw all of us out.
Come on.
Hey.
Oh, Peter, thank you so much. I don't know where we'd have been without you today.
Well, maybe don't go saying that too loud, especially not in front of Gail's phone.
Don't worry about me. I shan't be defending my brother's honour.
I should hope not.
No, Audrey's angry at me, and I understand, but she won't forgive me.
Well, she's always had a blind spot where her son's concerned.
Oh, mothers and sons. It's complicated.
Well, is it? I mean, it's not from where I'm standing.
Well, in her defence, she did walk in and find him threatening to kill him.
That's... Gail, that's not what I meant.
Don't try lying your way out of this. I'd rather you were dead.
No, you're twisting that to make it sound worse. That had absolutely nothing to do with what happened. I was angry. And I had every right to be angry. I just said it in the heat of the moment. I didn't mean it. You know, you must have said worse things to David. Come on.
No. Oh, Gail. That or something like it. Well, you can't deny you made threats. Stephen had already dropped the bottle.
No, he hadn't.
Yeah, you saw.
I didn't,
He
Sal.
didn't have the bottle on him when you ploughed into it.
Sal, Stephen killed 3 people and he was going to kill somebody else. And then how did I know he wasn't going to turn on you lot?
He was about to tell us where Tim was.
No, but Sal, you can't know that. I had a split second to make that decision. Please don't blame me. It was either Stephen or Jenny. And the right one lived.
And I don't want to say that Justin wrecked my life, because that feels like he won. But he changed it. Probably forever. I used to be dead bubbly. Always worked in bars or clubs, you know, flirty-girty. And now I just pretend. I can't relax around people. Men, I'm always waiting for the catch. Someone comes up behind me, I flinch, I'm on red alert. All the time. I'm sorry, hon, am I keeping you up?
Nancy.
Thing is, I'm the lucky one. One small scar on my chest, it's the only clue. If I want to fade into the background, well, I can.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of wishing I could fade into the background right about now, lads. Bit hard with this beauty climbing up my face. Yeah. It's all right, you don't have to be polite. Acid's clear. I thought it was a pint of water. All happened in flash. But the feeling of it burning into my skin, that time stood still.
Do you want to tell the lads when this happened, Ryan, and what you've been through since?
27th of March.
Your wedding day, supposedly. Doc says it's healing well. I've had 2 skin grafts. Still causes me pain. I don't sleep too good. Look, I'll be honest. I was coasting. Cheeky chappy, not a bad-looking lad, if I may say so myself. Hey, the women used to come to me, you know.
Yeah, total shock.
Yeah, and when they used to look, I took it as a compliment. And now they just stare all the time. And I hate it. Kids are honest. Adults, most pretend, some don't. I used to work at this bistro, and there was this one lovely lady who tried to stop me from serving the kids because she was afraid that I'd give them nightmares. Classy, eh?
Look, the thing is, it was meant for me.
Well, it doesn't matter who it was meant for, right? It was just one act of violence, and it only took a minute and changed our lives forever. He's locked up now. He's doing 10 years.
Ah, Adam said you'd be in here.
Oh, Betty said I was skiving, didn't I?
I can confirm she most definitely is not.
Thank you, Roy. Please, could we get 2 more brews?
Certainly.
Oh, come on, Dad, spit it out.
Well, you know, I've had me head up my backside with the sight thing, and here's my little girl with a new bloke on the go, and all I know about him is his name.
Which is?
Joe.
Near enough. It's Joel. You're forgiven.
So, what's he like? Does he like good beer, fine wine, spice rum?
Very subtle, Dad. He's white. He probably drinks all 3.
Yeah, I like him already.
Well, you know, maybe we could do lunch. How about the bistro? No shade to Roy.
Yeah. Who's paying?
Nice try.
I don't have to sit in there while they get their violins out.
It's only an hour. And what else would you be doing? Lolling about, scratching yourself?
We got a problem. Bruv, I don't need saving, all right? I know why I'm here. I'll deal with it my way.
I think we might have hit a nerve.
Oh, have we? He's dying to tell you, but he's not allowed. I glassed a bloke. He was touching on my bird, so I glassed him. But I guess that makes me the lowest of the low.
Ryan, go back in. I'll deal with this.
No, you go. We'll be in a minute.
I can't.
He can't leave me alone with you. Duty care and all that.
Look, there's a guard here. All right, we'll stand here where he can see us. You're not... Look, I could be standing where you are now, mate. So believe me when I say that I am literally the last one to judge.
Wait! Stop!
Right, listen, boys. You've probably been told this 100 times, but I've lived it. It is far too easy to get lost. Believe me, you can sit in your pit and churn. Pour me, you can plot and stew until your thoughts get darker and darker and you lose yourself completely, or you can step back, free yourself.
In here?
In here, mate. In here. Listen, boys, you're not going to be banged up in here forever, all right? Use your time. Use your heads. Before you pick up that knife or before you throw that first dig, just take a beat. Because if you can be the master of yourself in that 1 second that it takes to change a life, do it. Yeah? Do it. Right, now get back to your cells, you losers. Come on.
I heard your conversation earlier, Sally. Were you implying that Peter Barlow had other reasons for knocking Stephen Reed down?
You went to the scene. Peter's not denying that it was behind the wheel of that car.
Yeah, but do you think he did it deliberately to get back at Stephen?
Just stating the facts as Stephen's mother sees them. Peter won't have it. He's floating around like he's our guardian angel, and he's not.
So what is he then? A man with a grudge?
Grudge is too strong a word.
Well, isn't that what you implied? You know, Peter saw Stephen ripping off the factory, drugging his wife till she thought she'd gone insane, and he flipped. So when Peter saw Stephen threatening another woman, didn't that give him the perfect excuse?
Hang on a minute. That sounds so premeditated.
Can I remind you, Sally, that it's an offence to obstruct a police investigation?
And can I remind you that my husband is missing, for all we know dead, and you're pressing me on details of a violent crash that I just wish to forget?
We'll leave it there for now. But I will want to speak to all the witnesses again.
What was all that about? I don't know. I don't like it when people put words into my mouth.
They're looking over here.
Excuse me. I'm not comfortable with the turn that conversation took just now.
It's good news. Tim's been found.
In Medlock Woods.
The paramedics taken him to Weatherfield General.
There's a car outside waiting to take you straight there now.
OK, bruise on me, no arguments.
It is the least you could do.
Suppose I could stretch to an Eccles cake or two. Hey, thank yous, though, you know? I mean, a fist pump in that class, that never happens. Enthusiasm's a criminal offence in that place.
Smashed it, mate.
Yeah.
No, seriously. What you set up there, how you opened up, couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, well,
Tough crowd and all, eh?
You blew me away.
So now I'm up the creek without a paddle. Lee's gone.
Gone where?
Probably to work for Rest Easy.
Oh, 30 pieces of silver, is it?
Worse than that. I called him lurch in front of a customer. I blame Todd.
And that's reason enough for leaving, is it?
He was just so sensitive.
He sounds it.
Do you know what, though? I could swing for Todd. I'm swamped with bookings. I've got no lurch. Lee. And Todd thinks it's just one big joke.
It's not big-headed to say that you're proud of yourself for today.
I don't need a 21-gun salute, you know.
Fine, but it proves something else, doesn't it? That there are better ways to deal with what happened than taking your kit off online.
Sure, yeah, and if you can find one that pays as well, I'll jump at it.
I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life.
Oh, no, never.
No, never. But a group of hairy, leery lads has proved that you don't need to hide behind a filter anymore.
Here he is. Back to the big one.
Yeah, otherwise he'll spit his dummy out.
Timothy Metcalf, the 28th of the 1st, 72.
Hello, Faye. Well, the main thing is your dad's safe. We're just waiting to hear. We'll give you a ring as soon as we know more. Yeah. Bye, love.
He's in triage. She said to take a seat. Do you think that means it's bad news?
Well, you'll be pleased to know I'm back in the good books with Dee Dee.
I didn't know you was out of them.
Oh, yeah, I offered to stump up for lunch with her and her new fella. You're free tomorrow, aren't you?
Rub it in, why don't you?
No. Change of scenery, decent nose bag. Come on, it'll do you good.
Yeah, all right, lunch with two high flyers. I'll swerve.
Hey, we need a wingman. We could play good cop, bad cop. Hey, I'll even run to a steak.
Yeah, maybe next time. I'm gonna go for a run and try and burn off some stress.
Oh, here he is. Put your feet up, make a brew. You look shattered.
Yeah, I am. I've got to be back in 20 minutes.
Why? Don't tell me. You got left in the lurch.
Eileen tell you, did she? Sounds like she couldn't wait.
I never reveal my sources.
Look at you. Sat there smirking. You think it's one big joke, don't you? I know what it's like to look a bit different and get skittered for it.
Lurch should try growing up gay in Weatherfield. George, don't be like that. You know I'd never actually...
What? Skit Lee to his face? And you think that makes it okay? Do you know what? Forget it. I'll make myself a brew at work.
What happened to your legendary sense of humour? Did Lurch take it with him when he left?
Do you think you could come in every week? Never seen those lads so biddable. Dazzled, of course, by your emotional intelligence as well as your beauty.
Should hope so, too.
Am I keeping you up, hon? Made to be in the classroom, you.
I got something out of it as well.
Cathartic.
You what, sir?
You know full well what it means.
It felt like another hurdle crossed.
Good.
Even though it made me realise it happened months ago, and I'm still only scratching the surface, really. Same for Ryan.
You're moving in the right direction, yeah? Getting back to being Daisy.
Yeah, but like I said, it changed me. Changed Ryan. Forever. It's hard to explain unless you lived it.
Hey. Oh, hey, Roy.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've just been driving around, you know, trying to clear my head a bit.
I hear you were instrumental in finding Tim.
Oh, no. I didn't have that much to do with it, Roy, and I don't think I'm going to be getting a pat on the back from Sally.
Why, what she said?
Well, hasn't she said more like...
Look, I best get back, because there's no rush for the dish.
Roy's bought us some moussaka. We didn't think we'd feel like cooking.
Thanks, Roy.
I didn't think you'd be up to driving again, Peter, but I suspect that your instinct for getting back on the horse is correct.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can trust my instincts anymore.
Right, well, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Sally, she shoots her mouth off sometimes. Okay.
She said that Stephen had dropped the bottle. You knew. Why didn't you say?
Because you're already beating yourself up. Don't worry about Sally, okay? Nobody behaves well, do they, when they're scared? Now she's seen Tim, she'll calm down.
That depends what state he's in. Look at him.
Your friend let us in downstairs. Mr.
Cropper. Roy.
How can we help?
There are no signs of concussion.
He has a heart condition.
All clear. He's dehydrated and exhausted, but he's had a lucky escape, considering.
Oh, Tim. Oh.
Well, my heart were hammering a bit in that boot. I didn't think I was going to get out alive. Tell me that they've got him.
What, Stephen?
They can't let him walk away again.
Don't you worry on that score. We're more bothered about you.
We thought we'd lost you.
Well, I won't lie. I did nearly give up at one point. But it's this that kept me going. The thought of your beautiful face.
Look, we have been through this. I don't really know what else I can say. I've gone above and beyond for you already.
At least he was out there doing something.
New information's come to light.
What new information's come to light?
We have reason to suspect that you've not been entirely honest with us.
I have been entirely honest with you. I mean, you know the whole thing.
About the incident?
And about your motives.
Craig, just vouch for me here, mate, will you? Just tell
Peter Barlow, I'm arresting you for the murder of Stephen Reed.
come on.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Come with us, please, Mr. Barlow.
Craig, please.
Over on ITV2 tonight, it's time for a new shopping task, and there's a portaloo in the garden. All new Big Brother's next. Then, with all the house action, join AJ and Will for all new Big Brother late and live at 10. Stay with us here on ITV1 as new drama The Long Shadow continues next.